Deal breakers in a home inspection? Let's find out. I'm Beverly Fisher with KW Elite Realty and Homes336.com. So here's what I'm going to tell you. Technically, there is no deal breaker on a home inspection report if the seller is willing to mitigate, repair prior to closing, or give some sort of a credit like toward your closing costs in lieu of the repairs, so that you can then take those monies that you had planned to use for your closing cost and do the repairs that are going to be needed on the property. Having said that, here are the 4 things that we're going to look at when we get that home inspection back. First one's going to be structural. Not everything structural is going to be death by structural problem, okay? Second thing is mold. Mold is something that some people cannot live with, and I'm going to say if you are one of those people, even if we mitigate it, seller's willing to mitigate it, even if you don't feel comfortable, that's the one thing that could be a deal breaker, because some people are more sensitive to mold than others are. Third one's going to be termite damage. A little bit of termite damage is not going to be a big deal on any home inspection as long as you catch it early and then they're able to treat it, okay? But if you've got extensive damage to the structure, like your floor joists, your rim joist, your sill plate, that the seller is not willing to mitigate or not give you enough money to mitigate it yourself as part of your closing, then that's going to be a deal breaker. Okay, little stuff, just keep in mind, when you buy a house in North Carolina, there's going to be something typically on, I would say, 8 out of 10 home inspections that I get back for either active or previously infested that now appears to be dormant. Previously infested that now appears to be dormant if there's no major damage found on that home inspection report or on the what's called the WDIR, which is wood destroying insect report, then we're going to move forward because we know that we can make whatever small repairs that need to be made on that, okay? The last thing is radon. You may not know what radon is, but radon is a colorless, odorless gas that is found in the soil. Here's the thing. North Carolina has a lot of granite in the soil. And guess where radon comes from? It comes from from the granite or any other hard, solid rock that can outgas the radon gases that are inside the rocks. That's going to be something that we're going to have to test for as part of the home inspection, okay? Even new construction, I would never recommend that you buy a home without a radon inspection on a new construction, which 99% of the time is going to be a slab. So the slab is in direct contact with the soil. So that means that if there's going to be radon, it's more likely to show up on the slab home or a basement home where that slab itself is in direct contact, and especially if it's a finished basement that you're spending a large amount of time down there in. So those are your 4 things: structural, mold, termites, and radon. If you have any questions about that, please DM me. Let me know what your thoughts are, what your questions are. If you have another one that you feel like is a deal breaker that I didn't go over, let me know. We'll take care of it in the next video. Thanks so much. You guys have a great day. Beverly Fisher, KW Elite, and Homes336.com. See you later.